Good, good evening. This is King David Electricals and this is David Electrician. Today I want to explain how we can control a motor using more than one switch, one stop switch or one start switch. So this is the control diagram first of all. Then we will go to the practical part of it. So you have here the live. The live is connected to control fuse, or you can use a circuit breaker in that case. Then you connect it to overload relay 0.9596, that is normally closed terminal of the overload relay. Then from the overload relay you go to stop, the first stop switch. Then you connect it direct to the second stop switch, or the third, the fourth, depending on the number of stop switches you want to use. Then from that you link it to the first start switch, second start switch, third, fourth, fifth, etc., depending on the number of switches you want to use. Then it is linked to the normally open. This will act as a retainer. So from that, all these terminals are connected to the A1. The A1 is the live part of the coil. So the terminal from the switch, from the start switch 1, start switch 2, and normally open, all of them will merge to the A1 of the coil. Then the output, the neutral part, will come to A2 of the coil. So this is just a direct online, but we use it for explanation purposes for more than one switch in a control system of a motor. So we will start from here. Our supply will come. We will tap our live and neutral. Then we go to the control fuse. In this case we have used the circuit breaker. You see this live has reached here. This one is open, closed, live is also here. Then from this one, this cable will go direct to 95. 95 is also, the power is reaching here. Then output 96 of the overload relay, the power is here. Then from the 96 we go direct to stop push button, the first one. The output of the stop push button is connected direct to the second stop push button, this one. Then we link the outputs from the second stop push button. The first output will go direct to normally open of the auxiliary contact of the contactor. Then output from that auxiliary contact will go to A1 of the coil. That is the first step. The second terminal from the second stop push button will go direct to the second start push button. Then the output of that start push button will also go to the coil A1. You see? Then the third terminal from the second stop push button will go to the second stop. The first start push button. Then the output of the first start push button will go to the coil also. So when you press the first push button, the supply will go and energize the coil and the motor will run. So in this case I've used this fan motor for demonstration purposes. This is just a demonstration so that somebody will understand what is going on. So in this case, since this motor cannot be used by 240 volts, I've used a DC supply here. This is just for explanation purposes. This is a DC supply, as you can see. This one is a DC supply. connected direct online to this motor. This is a fan motor for demonstration purposes. So I want to control this motor using two switching points. So this one, the first switching point can be in position A. The second switching points can also be in position B. They can be as far as you wish, or they can be upstairs and downstairs. So in ordinary wiring in a house, we can compare it with the strapper connection or two switch control connection, whereby if you enter the house, you can switch off the light at the door or switch it on at the door. As you go to the bedroom, you can as well switch it off or on, so that you don't waste time going back and forward in the darkness. The same principle can be used to control motors, but now the wiring diagram is so much different. In the housing system, we can use strappers, but in this control, it is a little bit complex. So let me put it on and we see if it works. If you have any question, I'm more than willing to answer. You can just comment, then I will answer. So this is our first controlling point. So this is a start. You can hear the contactor has been engaged, the power is flowing, our fan is running, and the indicator light can show you that it is running. If you come back again to the first control point, we put it off. You can hear the contactor has been disengaged. Let us go to the second control point. This is now our second control point. We put it on. The fan is running. We come again to the second control point. We put it off. It is off. So that is how it is done. Maybe to repeat again, the most important thing is to understand the control diagram. Now, the next challenge is to implement the diagram into practical. I know my wiring is not that neat, but this is for demonstration purposes. So you can see it, it's a simple diagram, but when you are going to do in a real life situation, you must be now smart, do a decent job. But this one was just for demonstration, as you can see. Let me try it once more. Let me now start with the second control point. This is start. This is stop. Start. Stop. The first control point. Start. Stop. Start. Stop. Start. Stop anywhere. You can start it with the first control point and stop it at the second control point. You can start it at the second control point, stop it at the first control point. So this one help you in case of emergency and you are very far from the control point. Anybody can control it from different point. Maybe one control system has failed. Maybe it has stuck, it cannot press in. The other person or the other operator can control it from either end. You see? Maybe I can repeat again. Diagram, we have circuit breaker which can act as a control fuse. From the circuit breaker, we go direct to overload relay, point 95, 96. That is normally closed. From overload relay, we go to switches, stop push button and start push button. Stop push button. These two we have used limit switch. They can still act as a stop and start buttons respectively. The same principle applies. So in these two buttons have used limit switches, but they serve the same purpose. This one is ordinary push button, which also serve the same purpose. If you have any question concerning electrical engineering, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section. I'll be more than willing to make a video for you. This is David. Thank you for my subscribers for subscribing. I'm willing to do more research in electrical and I will come back to you. Thank you very much.
Baba, sasa